Hey everyone, welcome to an episode of Bailey is Overconfident and Underqualified. I ordered some stuff for my Jeep the other day, just some cosmetics, and we're gonna install them. This is gonna be like a multi-day video because I've got a few things in the mail today, and I'm getting a few things in the mail over the next few days / week. So as they come in, I'm gonna film me installing them. They're just literally, it's all cosmetics. It's nothing that, I'm not putting mods on my car. I'm not fucking installing nitrous. I'm not lifting it. I'm not qualified. I'm certainly not qualified to do that. I've done cosmetics on other cars. I've done cosmetics on every single car I've owned. Let's just say that. However, I still am underqualified. Never been trained. Probably don't do anything right, but we get it done and it looks good. So cool. And yeah, for those of you who don't know, I bought a Jeep. It is plain red, and we're gonna add just some customized touches so that it looks custom. I hate having basic ass cars, so even if I can't afford a custom one, I usually get things that are not that expensive to make it my own. So yeah, let's go see what we got in the mail. All right, let's crack these bad boys open. I don't think that any of this is gonna take very long to install if I know what it is. So let's open it up. A box, I got a box. Oh yeah, so I got these little red rings that go over, they just go on top of the, what's it called? Air units, the fans. So that's cool. So the interior of my car is just all black, basically. There's nothing that is colored or custom or anything. So a lot of the stuff I bought is like red accents to the interior, and this is some of it. I actually think that this might be all of the interior stuff that I got, and the rest is exterior. So the outside is plain red. So for the outside, I got some black accessories. This is, I don't know if this is actually gonna fit. I'm hoping it does. This one's gonna be, we'll see if this works. We might have to get creative, but this goes in the middle console, or like not the middle console, it goes over the cup holder. These reds don't match that well, but they're far enough away from each other that I think it's fine. I think this is a dashboard. It's like similar to the other one, but it's the dash. So this goes over the dash. All the reds are like very slightly different, and if it bothers me, I'm just gonna take it off. But let's go install it real quick. Okay, so the first thing I have to do is wipe everything down with alcohol. Alcohol dries the fastest, and then it cleans it really good. Just gets like any loose dirt off. Again, if it doesn't fit or whatever, you just take it off and it doesn't work. And they're really cheap on Amazon, so I figure why not? Who cares? Nobody's gonna come in here and be like, that doesn't look like it costs money. Again, also like Amazon, when you buy things for your car, it'll say like, oh, this fits your whatever 2018 Jeep, but it might not. Or it might say it doesn't fit, but it does. So like some things are harder than others to find because sometimes they fit and sometimes they don't. We're gonna do this first. That looks pretty good. Wait, let me show you guys just the first one. So that looks pretty cool. I like. All right, I'm gonna do the next couple and then show you guys what it looks like. All right, that took all of maybe 2 minutes, honestly, and it looks really good. A couple spots they don't want to like stay down, like specifically the one on the end doesn't want to stay on, but that's like an easy fix. I just have to go, I have to go get adhesive and just manually do it, which is not a big deal, but I really do like the way it looks and the way it fits. All right, now I'm gonna do the big piece in the middle here, hoping it sticks well. There's still some dust in the car, so we'll see. All right, now we got that on. Obviously, like, again, like, these don't match that well, which I don't know how I feel about, but this matches, like, the actual car. Like, this matches, like, if you can see the car door, like, exactly. Whoa! Okay, so the last thing I gotta do is put this guy on. Beep. And then we'll be done. It looks pretty good. I got interrupted because I had a DoorDash order, and he was here super early, so whoops, went down and got that. Gonna put this on, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so I'm not decided if I like the rings yet, because in some lights they look pink, and I don't love that. So I am at Lowe's. I'm gonna actually pick up some paint, like some glossy red enamel, like that you would paint car parts with. I think I'm gonna take these off and paint them. And then I'm getting some tools, some glue and stuff to reattach it. I can't tell. It just doesn't match. It just clashes. That's the problem. It just clashes, that's all. Okay, well, hold on, pause. I just spent, how long? I don't know, an hour, like, detailing my car that I'm selling. I've also decided against spray painting the rings darker. One, because I can't get 2 of them off. Like, I couldn't get 2 of them off. Like, they're, like, that secure, and so I was like, well, guess they're staying. I think it looks good, though. And I fixed my cup holder. So, part of the problem with my cup holder was the, like, insert, the, like, rubber insert had come out. So I couldn't put the thing on top. But I fixed it, which is crazy. I found that, I was looking, I could not figure out where to buy this. And I found it, sorry, the air's kind of loud. I found it in my car from when I did some project on my car, like a couple years ago, which is crazy. So it ended up helping me. I was able to put this back together. Yeah, awesome. But let me show you guys. So now we got just a little red accent in the cup holder. Love. We got this, so the lights are kind of on. And those, so it's like, it's subtle. It's subtle, but it's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Next step is going to be the exterior, but we gotta wait until that stuff comes in, so. Anyways, it should be here in a couple days, so. Oh man, okay. So now, the biggest piece for the Jeep has come in. This one, I don't really know if I'm gonna use it. If I don't use it, I'll just sell it because I can sell it on Marketplace for really cheap. Or not really cheap, I'm sorry, for like the same price because I haven't opened it. So hopefully I can. The reason I don't know if I'm gonna use it is because it's like a big grill piece that changes the shape of the front of the car, which I see on other Jeeps and I think is sick, but I don't know if it like matches the vibe because once you change it, it's like no longer like cute little beach girl. It's like aggressive woman. But I also have a red Jeep, which is already kind of aggressive. So anyways, let's look at it. Wow, doesn't it look good? No, let's open it. Bam, son. I don't know if it looks good. Oh, here's the problem I didn't think about. I don't actually have lights right here. My lights go in. My like fog lights are in the, you know? What do then do? I was also, okay, the other dilemma I had is I was gonna paint it red. Then I was like, but what if it doesn't match? And then I was like, but what if the black looks cheap? But then I was like, but I'm putting like matte black accessories on all of it, so it might match. I ordered fog lights on Amazon. I might literally just like tape up the wires and not hook them up to the car, mainly because I have fog lights. They're just somewhere else. Or I guess they're not fog lights. I don't know what they are. I think they're my turn signals, actually. But I might just install them as like fake lights, but tape up the wires with electrical tape and just like have them not attached to anything, just so that there's something there. I could attach it to something, but I don't know how to do that, and I don't really want to look it up. But by doing it the way I'm doing it, I have the option of doing it later. Smart? I don't know. Again, I don't even know if I'm putting it on, but I decided, I was looking, I got butter on it. I was looking around for things I could spray paint to test the color, and I've got these big panels. It's made out of pretty much the same material, same color, it's matte black. The only difference is it's thinner. So I'm gonna spray half with this red and half with this red and see which one's closer to the real car, as well as if either of them are close enough at all. And then I also, since I have a little bit of time, I think I'm gonna put on the hood decal. I'm still waiting for another vinyl for the side. It's just like a little one that goes next to the vent that just gives the car a little bit more shape. But I might install this because I have some time. This is a pretty easy install. I don't have Lysol on this, I have soapy water. Very lightly soapy water. It's mostly water. It's like 95% water, 5% soap. Just spray it all over, put it on, figure out where you want it, and then you squeegee it out. And I got a squeegee, because I'm that bitch. I actually don't know why I have that, but I do. All right, let's go do that.
I just wanna dance for the hell of it, hell of it. Wanna take a chance for the thrill of it, thrill of it. Wanna raise my hands 'cause I'm feeling it, feeling it. Are you feeling this? Are you feeling this? Oh, you only got one life, so make it feel like sunshine. I feel the sun.
All right, let's recap what's been going on, what's been happening. So I did like the rings, I did the whole dash plate. I added some little covers for my windows, like the button to roll down your window. And then I added some more red. I know this is kind of overkill. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing, but I like it. And then I added some red plates over the speakers, and I think that looks really good too. So yeah, interior is pretty much done. The exterior has been really annoying. Okay, so basically what happened was we got the new grill. I masked the grill off because I wanted the middle to be black and the outside to be red. Changing that, you'll see why in just a moment. So masked it off, took it out to our roof, laid down a sheet or whatever, like a drop cloth, and then we got to spray painting. I was spray painting, it was going super well, and then it was super fucking windy, and the wind blew the drop cloth onto the grill with wet paint, which got a lot of like fuzz on it. And I was like, okay, it's fine, because I'm gonna wet sand it anyways. And I thought that I could wet sand it all off. I wet sanded it and it looks pretty good. There were some spots that needed touching up, so I touched them up, and the paint cracked. So that pissed me off. I was like ready to just throw the thing in the dumpster. I did not throw the thing in the dumpster. Instead, I headed to Lowe's. I got some paint stripper, got paint stripper and new paint, and I'm just gonna paint the whole fucking thing red. I'm gonna paint the whole thing red. This time while holding down the drop cloth with some weights. Dumbass Bailey goat. Okay. This is what happens when underqualified people try to do things that you probably should have qualification for or any sort of knowledge. So went outside, put the paint stripper on the grill, and while I was waiting for that to get done, I put the vinyls on the side of my car. They look really good. Yeah, so I did the side vinyls while I was waiting for the paint stripper to activate. I went to test off scraping it, and it was going okay. And then I noticed that on the parts that didn't have paint, the paint stripper was actually melting it. So I basically ruined the grill. Really cool, really awesome. I think that's a sign from the universe a little bit, because I was debating on whether or not I wanted that on there, because I was like, it kind of makes it look a little bit aggressive and a little less sporty. I didn't know if I wanted it on there. So the universe said, how about we just melt the fuck out of it and it doesn't go on there? And that's what happened. So yeah, now the last thing we're waiting for is the brake lights. Once that's done, then we'll do like the full reveal. Okay, so we're almost done with the Jeep. Obviously, rest in peace, the grill. Whatever, I'm over it. But one thing my mom said, my mom came to visit and she was driving behind me and she was like, oh, like, I never knew when you were turning, like, I feel like your lights are really dim, like your brake lights or something. She had like mentioned it. And I was like, well, this is not a whip, by the way, this came with the grill. I was like, well, let me get one of the fifth wheel brake lights. So on the back wheel, you can get a brake light that goes on it. It's like a halo light, and it attaches to your brakes. And I was like, let me get that. They're pretty inexpensive. You just hook it up to the brake light. And then I was like, so I got it. It's here. Oopsies, I got watermelon juice on it. And I'm like looking at the instructions. I watched a video on how to install it. And so then I'm like, okay, great. I know how to do this, whatever. Go to my car, and I'm like examining my fifth wheel because the configuration is a little bit different on mine than in the video. And I like look, and I'm like, I see a wire, and I'm like, huh? Is there already a brake light, like already a fifth wheel light on here? So I set my phone up in the parking garage, and I just like back out for a second, go forward for a second, see if the brake light works. Yeah, there's already one on my car. I just didn't know. So I have to return this, but that's one more thing done. Last thing is tomorrow morning I'm gonna take my car in to get the windows tinted, hopefully just the front two. Reason being, one, I think that cars look sick with the windows tinted, personally. The second reason is I'm driving across the country and I don't want my car just being like completely see-through and they can just see everything in my car. All right, I finally finished the car. I finished putting the tint on today. We did 5% in the back, and I ordered 20% for the front too, but I think they just sent 15, and I said, whatever, I don't care. If I get a fucking ticket for it, then so be it, I don't care, it looks rad. The back 5 I put on, and they looked okay. I definitely didn't clean the windows as good as I needed to, so they're a little bubbly, but I just don't care, because the purpose of it is that people don't see inside my car. That's all I care about. From the inside, it doesn't look that great. If I go to sell it, I'm just gonna rip it off anyways. That's what I did with my last car, I already said that, but anyways. And then I cleaned the front two really well because I don't want bubbles in the front where people are gonna be sitting. I did a pretty good job on that, and now it's done. All right, this video took about like a total of 3 weeks to film, maybe more, I don't remember, but it has been a long, expensive journey, so I'm gonna sell out a little bit and just ask you guys to subscribe, like the video, comment down below, share it to your grandma, and but yeah, if you made it to the end, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, this transformation, but on a real note, like for real, leave a comment of what you want to see more of on my channel, and I will get around to it. As always, be nice to yourselves, be nice to other people. I will see you guys in the next video.